Welcome back to Nodachi's Journey Episode 2. Today we're continuing our playthrough, or rather our little experiment how far I can go in my first try after several years of not playing the game. So we're still at night, we're starting where we left off, and I think for today, I will try to get a little bit deeper into the ground. Let's see how far I can go. And maybe we get some iron today. So I can start my little journey there. Apparently, I need a new pickaxe. And I desperately need some wood. When the sun is coming out, I should go and get me some. Otherwise, I will run out of wood soon, and some more coal would be nice too. Should I actually? I think I do. I think I will craft a little chest. Where should it go? Well, let's have a small storage space here. Excuse me. I just woke up, had my first coffee of the day, sitting comfortably here, playing some Minecraft, having a nice day. Hope you have a nice day as well. Always important to relax on the weekend and have a good time all around. Otherwise, life can be quite a drag if you don't find the time to care for yourself. And it's very important to care for yourself. But right now I want to fix this because I like a complete wall like that. Alright. So yeah, the goal for today would be to get some coal. We will see if I hit some other structures down here, some huge caves with lava. If I get some coal, it would be quite nice to have a bucket. That way I can move water around. That's quite nice for farming. And I can get some lava to actually have a little bit of moody lighting in my little home, my cave called home. But I want to keep an eye on the time of day, so if there is a sun coming out, I can go get some more wood, maybe some more seeds to start my little farm, because right now I only have 2 farms and that's a little bit bothersome. I can start with that, but it's faster with more. And I don't remember if... What is this? Diorite. Alright. I didn't know there is new forms of stone, I guess. Not sure what diorite exactly is. I'm guessing it's a form of stone. It has right at the end, so should be. Ooh, there was some noise. What was that? But we have some coal here, which is quite nice. It should help us with our coal shortage, especially when we find some iron. We need huge quantities of coal to smelt all the iron into usable material. And I'm hearing more and more stuff with very, very disconcerting sounds. Alright. When mining upwards, always beware that you don't stand directly underneath. I know water and lava should have little droplets coming out if there's only one block between them, but sometimes it surprises you. And it's always better to just avoid being crushed by. Yeah, well, I think technically you would be getting crushed by lava, not in the depictions of movies where they sink to the bottom of lava, which makes absolutely no sense. Lava is molten rock, and the density of a human being is far, far less than that of rock, because we're mostly water, so you would not sink to the bottom of lava, even though it's molten. The viscosity still is enough. You would basically just stand on it, which, if you think about it, would be a very horrible death scenario. So, lesson of the day: don't stand on molten lava. Otherwise, you are going to have a very, very bad time. But anyway, let's see if we have the sun coming up, but right now it doesn't look like it. Still some time. So, we can go a little bit deeper. Although, by the sounds of it, there is a cave around here, so it shouldn't be too much deeper. We will see what we can find. So, yeah, what I said about taking your time and relaxing, it's very important to me that I do this. I don't know how you feel about it, but for me, sometimes, especially in recent times, because of a certain happening around the world, I need to take the time to simply relax and have a time for myself without interference from others. Just being here, having a good time, relaxing, not thinking about much. Maybe thinking about molten lava and people getting killed by it, but other than that, everything's fine. And that's just a thought experiment, and I think thought experiments are quite important for us, because we can basically learn how we react or how we perceive some things without actually having to worry about the direct consequences. Oh yeah, that was me yawning. I'm not sure if we can hear it on the recording. We will see. 8 minutes. Hopefully I remember to check it. Otherwise you will hear me yawning, and yeah, we have to deal with it. So I found some iron, but just a little bit, but we have some more here, which is quite nice. Hopefully this is a little bit of a bigger ore place. It looks a little bit bigger. It's 6 pieces so far. Yeah, 6 pieces. Well, it's not the most, but I think it's a good start. We will see if I can find more. And that means I will have to build a smelter. And not sure if I already have the crafting recipe, because I'm playing with crafting. I will have to have the crafting recipe. Ah, it was called furnace, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's a furnace. I can craft it. Nice. So, where do we really put the furnace? Let's see if we can widen this a little bit. And have the furnace here. And our little crafting table in the corner. Here. And I think I can get rid of this already. So I only have necessary stuff with me, and I can smelt. Very nice. I think I will have some more tools with me though, because I want to go out in the wilderness. Having some tools with you is always nice. And we have a nice growing going on here, helping a lot as well. Oh, we have a cave here, which I didn't know. It's just a small cave. We can expand our home into this. It's quite nice to have this here, and we have a large overhang area here. I have an idea what I want to do with that, but right now I wanted to gather some wood for myself, so not sure if I want to. Yeah, let's surround this with a little bit of a border, so it looks a little bit more pretty. Also, I have more space to walk that way. And I think I want to have a crossing here. I'm blasting through all this rock I just mined. I really enjoy the look of cobblestone. I have to admit, I'm a huge fan of cobblestone in this game. And birch, like this, birch trees. I probably will build my bigger home, not the starter home here, with the birch trees and a huge chunk of cobblestone, just because for some reason I like the aesthetics. Probably because I'm a huge fan of castles in general. I, for some reason, have a fascination with castles. They simply catch my attention. All the thought that did go into constructing them, the development of castles with siege equipment and firearms, and the development of castles for political reasons, and as something you'd have to basically get a permission from your king. So castle is not something just anybody could build, even though it was considered just a fortified home. But a true castle had some characteristics that were not allowed for everybody. But I'm by no means an expert on castles. It's just a fascination and a hobby, basically. So don't quote any of my knowledge to anyone else, because otherwise you will make me sound like an idiot if you talk to an expert. And since you're quoting me, you might sound like an idiot as well. And that's, in general, a good advice. Don't be an idiot. But that being said, we're all idiots. If you go through life thinking you're the best at something, there's something seriously wrong with you, or you don't have the necessary knowledge to know how little you know. Just be humble about yourself. Don't expect that you know everything. Don't expect perfection. And don't expect that you will not make mistakes. And if you really think about it and understand it, especially, you will find that everyone makes huge mistakes, and a lot of them. And it's just, characters do not define how many mistakes someone makes. It's how they react to them, and if they really want to correct them or rectify them. So if someone makes a mistake and is honest about it to you, don't punish them for it. Try to understand the mistake, try to help them overcome the mistake, and basically try and help them learn from the mistakes, because at the end of the day everyone makes mistakes, and it's important we have a better culture of mistakes. That's a little bit off the rails, but it's my opinion that we have in general in the Western world, due to pressure from basically economic structures, we have a very bad mistakes culture, and yeah, that's not so great. So anyway, I think we are done here for today. Second episode is already over. I prefer shorter bursts of episodes, and hope you will join me on the next time.